Alright, I am back. I've disappeared into the mountains to hone my craft, but I have now returned into the sunlight, ready to once again face the challenges I could not overcome. So today is May 7th, and we got MGC. We got the Fed news risk. Shout out to GPT, WGPT. And it looks like we're falling into that higher time frame, FVG, as they call it. Falling into that higher time frame, FVG. Looks like we have indeed cleared it out even. Well, we're clearing it out almost fully. Almost fully. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't show me if I'm on the Heikinashi. Luckily, I marked it already. But just helps. Like, obviously, it's better to know how to mark fair value gaps yourself. But, like, it's nice to just see them instantly. But, so this one was just tapped into liquidity sweep. This could be a strong retest of the fair value gap because we're getting a strong push up back into the zone. I've barely touched this account. We're still at like 600. I don't really want to give my money to the market, but like this looking pretty decent, I can't lie. Sharp push up. See the volume. Okay, it's already lost volume from that push up. Potentially looking for a deeper test of fair value gap, or targeting this one down here. So we might be bearish for a bit until we clear out these inefficiencies, as they call them. I'm debating. It's hard to tell if I should just demo trade because there's a lot of news today. It's risky. But either way, I'll give my analysis paralysis. That's weird. It was showing me the fair value gaps before. You know why? You know why actually it was showing me the fair value gaps? This is another finesse you can do if you use Heikinashi candles. You could have Heikinashi candles and still see everything. This is the tech. You do this, bam, and now I see all of the fair value gaps. I still have Heikinashi candles, and I found another kind of like hack just to make things even easier. Now this might not work for everyone because they don't like a bunch of shit on their charts. For me, it works. But sometimes I'll even throw on this because now we get clear trend via line charts. We're still seeing the actual candles. We're seeing the Heikinashi candles. And yeah, we got clear trend, man. So we can easily see instantly when trend breaks. Something about trend lines just simplifies everything. So we got the detail of the candle, the fair value gaps, as well as the momentum and trend. We got momentum via the VWAP and the EMA 100. Now I take those with a grain of salt, but it does help sometimes. This is a sell. I'm not going to trade this on the real account because today's too much news. So we're going to do something like this. And then we're going to target. Oh, wait, what? Why is it saying stop loss, bro? I was about to say, hold on. And then we're going to target. Honestly, this, like, I feel like we could go for a full 750. Safer target, we'll go for 1 to 2. Or we'll go for the top of this. We got multiple fair value gaps down here. In the 5 minute, it's mostly this one. So this is the most relevant one. Passing through the VWAP, red flag. We never want to see that, especially constantly. Like, we don't want to see it constantly, and that's what's been doing. This is a choppy ass day. So this is pretty terrible. Multiple candles testing into this area of interest, but it's not really going anywhere. If we're just going by the fact that it broke out of a range, it retested it, and it did drop. It's still holding below. Now it's not. Hit me out on demo. Yeah, today was a riskier day, as anticipated. Are we really going up already? I don't think so. I don't think so, sir. I don't believe in the buys right now. Possibly just a retest of this resistance right under the EMA 100. Clean tap. MGC actually broke up. Interesting. Powered by the VWAP. Dropping down. Okay. It's finding support within the zone again. Within the range. Re-entered the range. Found support after liquidity sweep into the bullish fair value gap that was untested. So yeah, you know what? There is some confluences that align with a buy, but I would go 1-to-1. I wouldn't even trust it. 1-to-1. Let's 1-to-1 that bitch. Let's 1-to-1 that bitch real quick. Once we get confirmation. Yes, sir. Let's do it. This 1-to-1 could be tighter. Lot size could be higher. I guess we're going for 200 for 200. You know what my prediction is, honestly? I don't think this is like a buy rally or like it's gonna go crazy. I think at best we'll hit this high and then drop back down. Alright, I'm just gonna close it there because that's good enough for me. I mean, we literally did. I was only risking 200. I got 230 there. We didn't make our fake money back, but whatever. Just gotta go for the 1-to-1. Trying to go for more is not going for a 1-to-1 anymore. Alright, let's go back to this and let's see what's going on. So if my prediction's correct, we'll have a break of structure. If it actually just keeps going to the moon, I'll actually be pretty surprised. I won't even lie. It just has to have these wicks down here. Because now if we get a nice non-wick red candle breakthrough, that in itself can be an aggressive entry towards the lows. Very aggressive. But if we put our stop loss behind this, like let's say the candle appears, it's like down here. Yeah. So with the 7, we could be blessed. Look at this. This is it right here. Just pop a 9, sell. Bruh, even with a 9, there's no... Whatever, bro. I was hasty on that red candle, I'm not even gonna lie. That candle has vanished now. And we are left with a double wick. And now it hits me out? That's hilarious. Wow, that's hilarious. I was way too quick with that. Alright, so if we see a candle, we want to see a break below this. If it's dropping. Okay, wow. I was proven wrong. I was just wrong. Like, are we being for real? This is shocking. I didn't think it would be that big of a move. So that initial entry, the one I went 1-to-1 is bigger than I ever imagined. You know what? I'm gonna do 20 W test. Do something like this. TP smashed. TP smashers. We got 420 on that one. That almost covers up the loss on the demo. Almost does. W 1-to-1. We smashed that bitch right open. So really what happened here was, now that we have the full picture, hindsight 2020, I want to kind of do it. Let's do it. Let's do it on back test just for the fun of it. So we was looking at this. We're like, okay, we breaking out. What's the 15-minute telling us? The 15-minute is telling me that it wanted to test this fair value gap. We're dropping. There's a huge fair value gap, 15-minute gap. Came down, tested it, and we had a very sharp reaction. That sharp reaction was interesting. But then the buy stopped here, so I'm like, okay. We're still in the sell structure, which we were. So I'm like, okay, there might be a sell opportunity. But really what happened here is, yeah, it hit it. We were still in sell structure. Then it consolidated on the VWAP. We had this consolidation. It never went back down here. Consolidated. We're like, oh, it's consolidating. Okay, so then a break above this back into this larger range would have been a break of structure. And what do we get? Bam. Breaks above this. Breaks above structure. Line chart. Bam. We broke that sell structure. Now, normally you actually want to see a pullback, to be honest. You kind of want to see a pullback, ideally. Like, I could have said, okay, this was good. But, like, you want to see proof of buy structure. You want to see it sell and make a higher low, in which it did it right here. Now that's proof. You're in 1-minute buy structure. A nice push up from here. Bam. You hop in. And now, because you're entering after the pullback, you can get a nice, sexy tight stop loss, higher the lot size, and now you can cleanly target those highs and get much more than you would have if you hopped in on this larger candle. Now it's riskier because I'm right behind this candle, but now that's what is that, 1 to 4? That's like a 1 to 5 we're looking at, almost a 1 to 5. What's 3 times 5? 15. Almost a 1 to 5. And if you want to be cheeky, you could be a little riskier. You're like, okay, let's go a little bit deeper into that zone so I can get that full 1 to 5, which would be 1540. 320 for 1540. That would be the full 1 to 5. We push up. Ooh, we're not hit out. We push up. We're not hit out. We push up. We're not hit out. We push up. Ooh, almost. Ooh, but we're not hit out. All right, we got a nice pullback. I'm moving to break even. We push up. Not hit out. Consolidating. Pushing up higher. Even higher. All right. At this point, you could even take some out. We're on a 20 lot. I'll take out 5. So we're buying. We take out 5. Bam. All right. And then we also put our stop loss here. Now we just guaranteed ourselves 500 from this play. Bam. And then goes up, goes up, goes up. Grabs that. Beautiful. So I should have paid more attention to this. I was honestly just thinking we had to go down there and like deeper test the gaps down here, but that wasn't the case. In this case, it just liquidity swept into this area, and then yeah, consolidated. Bit of a pause before it shifted structure, in which we could have got back in, because yeah, that literally like invalidated the breakout. It was invalidated when we had this candle here break above the box. The breakout was no longer valid. Then we had the shift in structure, and we sought out for new highs, proving that that was truly buy structure instead of just going up and stopping here like I thought it was going to do. That's also why I didn't think it was going to buy up that deep, but yeah, I'm just saying what happened. I'm not saying I didn't execute in this way, but this is the 2020 vision, hindsight version of the play. Increase in volume, break of consolidation zone, shift in the matrix. There's a shift in the matrix. Go right behind this. Hunting these lows like I initially predicted. Yeah. Alright, you know what I'm actually smelling? I'm smelling consolidation, and I'm smelling it's time to get off this. If this trade loses, obviously I'm done. Now, obviously by trading standards, I am over trading. But I'm kind of just experimenting with demo today. It's FOMC, it's Fed rate. Can we allow to fuck around today on demo? We allowed to do that. Okay. Yeah, it seems like a 1-to-1's all I'm getting out of this, well. Get me out of here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm taking the 1-to-1 like a smart trader and getting out of there because it keeps trying to break this zone and it's struggling. Let's see, did I make my money back on demo standards? Did I make money? I actually did, I think. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so I got 460, I got 420, I got 217. This is all today. How much did I lose today? Oh shit, yeah, I made my money back. So I lost 285 and then 171. But then I made 217, I made 420 and 460. So I remain profitable even on demo. Beautiful. We had to take 5 trades, but 3 out of 5. That's 60%. 60% win rate. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there, man. I don't think there's anything left to see here. I'm back, and I'm ready to win. Ready to win this shit, you know? So I'm gonna just close this Top Step account so I don't get tempted to trade ever. Good call getting out there. It is not pushing beyond that spot. It's gonna chop up for a bit.